So today on Project Shop, I have this APC H15 power conditioner. I have no idea what that is, but it's pretty heavy. And it's got what looks to be, I doubt that's gold, but got a bunch of stuff on it. I think it has something to do with like a stereo system or something. I have no idea where it came from, but I never heard of a power conditioner. Not really sure what it does, but it's heavy, and I'm thinking there might be a transformer in here. So I'm going to tear this thing apart, see what we got. It's actually very cold out here right now. I'm actually wearing a jacket, if you believe that. I was building fences and a shed all day today, and the sun, man, it sucks. The sun goes away so fast. I can't continue what I'm doing in the dark. I could probably set up some spotlights, but the way that shed is going, you'll see in a video coming up, the Chinese build quality or quality control is just not there. What do you think of that, man? Those aren't gold plated, are they? I don't know. We might have to put those in a separate little container until we figure out what the deal is with that. I'm hoping for some type of transformer. Go ahead and just take these screws out. Oh, maybe not. Warning, to reduce the risk of fire and electric shock, install in a temperature and humidity controlled indoor area relatively free of conductive contaminants. Interesting. Oh, we got more screws. No, maybe. All I know is something sticking to it. It might be tar from those ballasts. Okay. This might require a screwdriver. I don't see how this thing's coming apart. My favorite new tool. Go in there and just start prying. I think it's, oh, maybe it slide back. Aha! Oh. Unfortunately, we have a toroidal transformer. Wow. That's kind of disappointing. And a lot of probably low grade boards. And a little bit of wire. I don't really necessarily think this is worth scrapping, to be honest with you. Let's take this bolt off. All I know is it is freaking cold as heck right now. I'm not used to this. South Florida would get like a little chilly sometime in like January, I think. But where I'm at now, well, it's a different size. It's definitely a pretty big temperature change. Wow. That thing is heavy. Boy, that's got some weight on it. I just don't think these are worth pulling the copper out. They're like a pain in the butt. What do you guys do with these? Do you sell them as a transformer, as an electric motor? Do you process them? Should we process this? I don't know. We might throw this on a scale and see what we get. Wow. A rubber mat in there. Yeah, I don't see any of this really being worse much at all, if anything. Let's see how we can get that face off of there somehow. Well. Okay, that's not gonna work. Might need an extension. Well, the good thing about this is just pretty much all unsnap. Oh, what do we got? Someone put a zip tie down there. What do you think of that? Low grade, no grade? Throw it with the shred. Definitely no gold on there. Plenty of copper. Huh. Whoa, look at all this brass. It's on the back of this, I wonder if I can get that out of here. Get all that brass. I mean, this is micro scrapping for sure. It's funny how it has all of them, but they're all basically on the same thing. Oh, there's a thing in here. I don't know if it's going to let me get it out. See, this is where either the incinerator or a nice shredder would come in. See, yeah, we're losing a little brass down in there. Although it's cold enough down or up here that I guess I'm still down here compared to most people. It's cold enough. This plastic is like brittle. Got one piece. Yeah. Okay. Actually, a couple nice little chunks of brass there. Now, we're curious to see how much copper. This thing is super heavy, but I think it's just a big chunk of steel. I never had any luck with those Toriel transformers. Spot weld on there. Oh. Wonder if I shorter bit on. Wow. I don't know how they even build this crap. No. Oh, almost lost our gold. I mean, is that stuff even gold plated, or is that like fake gold? I mean, what else could it be? A lot of stuff here. Gold washers, gold nuts. Wow, look at that. What about that board? Is that real gold plating, or are we wasting our time? I don't know. I'd like to see that. I see another board back in there, but I'm pretty sure it's probably just the display function or something. Ooh, I see gold fingers. Where'd they go? Right there. Think those pins are gold plated? It's like the only thing on there that might be gold. These things here, they look like they're gold plated. I don't know. I've just been throwing anything that's a computer board in a bin. And I don't know, man. Maybe one day we'll have some money. Okay? Well, that's, I mean, pretty much it except for this this thing, which has got some like double nutted. I mean, that looks nice, but is it gold? I doubt it. But we'll put it to the side anyway. Whatever this was probably expensive. Seems like it's just some type of power supply for someone's audio setup. You know how crazy they can be. Wow. Huh. Okay. What that is. Is that a contact switch? Kind of looks like copper in there. I think that's silver. Somewhere around here I started a new silver jar. Unfortunately, when I moved, either I haven't found it yet or my silver jar went to the scrapyard. I'm thinking it went to the scrapyard, because I don't even remember loading it or anything. Huh. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up into that front piece. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for right there. Yeah, it's probably low grade or no grade, I don't know. Little LCD screen, a button, and a bunch of little things. I'm not seeing much value there. No, definitely no gold. Not even on these pins here. They look like they're silver. Yeah. So, this is actually a nice chunk of aluminum. See if we can't clean that up a little bit. Wow, look at that. That's a nice piece of extruded aluminum. Haha, okay. That's plastic garbage. The transformer. Let's see what I got out here. I don't think this is going to be worth it, but I'm going to try. I bet you the air chisel would do okay. Like in the, just drive it down in the corners. Let's try the air chisel. You know, I forget how I did these last time, but I don't remember it being this tough. I was trying to cut the inside with the chisel, but this Harbor Freight chisel is just absolute garbage. The one Steve had is, that was a snap-on, like Silver Eagle or Matco or something. It was like a $400 one. And it definitely a big difference in performance. Okay. Okay. That's a little pile of copper there. I don't know if that's even going to register on that big scale I got over there. I still haven't found my smaller scales. They're packed away in a box somewhere. Hopefully when I move this stuff in a day or two to start pouring up this concrete, I'll find some more of my stuff. So I'm gonna see if this registers. I doubt it. Okay, let's just weigh this first. I was a solid 4 pounds. Okay. Yeah. 1.5 on the bucket. Solid 2 pounds. So, let me do some quick math here. Okay. No idea what my phone is. Oh, I got more pockets now. I'm wearing a jacket. So, a copper transformer, I believe, is what was this? 4 pounds? So that thing was 6 pounds altogether. 6 pounds times point. I think they buy copper transformers at 40 cents a pound. So even if I sold that as is, it would have been $2.04. Now, 2 pounds of copper, number 2 copper, 2 times 390, I think. $7.08. So definitely, I'm actually surprised. I guess those toroidal transformers are worth scrapping. That's interesting because I have thrown tons of those right in the electric motor bin, and I've been losing money. Because I remember I did one time. It was actually way bigger than that, but it wasn't. That one actually had multi layers. The one I did in the past was like 1 layer of copper, and there was just no way it was worth it. It was more like selling off. So I guess it depends on what you're actually getting, if it's worth it or not. So, what was this thing called again? The H15 power conditioner. I'd say it's worth taking apart because you got a piece of extrusion. I mean, you could even break that down and pull some more copper out. I don't think you would have got what I said it was $7 something. I don't think this would have been worth $7 as shred. No way. So some of this electronic stuff definitely worth breaking down. Some of it probably not. You just got to take the good with the bad and get in there and figure it out, man. And then once you start, oh yeah, we got brass too and a little bit of wire. So that probably was, you know, maybe all together 10, 12 bucks. Rather than if I should have weighed this whole thing. I mean, it probably would have been $2 in scrap, if that, you know. Shred, you're talking 6.5, 7 cents a pound. So yeah, I think we made out better doing that, and it was fun. I got to tear some stuff up. So if you come as far, thanks for watching. Stay tuned because I'm building that shed over there. I'm almost done. It's so tedious, like unbelievably tedious with the little screws and hundreds of them. Pretty much all this stuff here is going to go in there temporarily so I can clear this place out, start ripping up some concrete. I had to buy some blue death fluid. I didn't realize that Kubota needs death fluid. I'm running it the other day, all of a sudden something flashed on the dash. I didn't understand what it was, but the thing actually has a button to bypass it. But, I mean, if it needs it, unfortunately, we're going to have to run it. That's kind of disappointing. I would have think that off-road vehicles wouldn't have that stuff. But, you know, we're trying to, I guess, clean up the environment all the way around. On-road, off-road. I don't know. But we're actually going to be here all day tomorrow cleaning up that line of scrap. I'm probably going to, I don't want to move it without processing it. So I'm probably going to spend half a day processing scrap while I'm like moving and clearing stuff. I really want to clear off this bench before I move it. So how much money do you think we got on the bench? 50 bucks? 100 bucks? I don't know. And I don't have a porta band anymore. I gave it to Steve. I'm going to try the plasma cutter on those things, or the torch. Torch might be better, less chance of stuff blowing back in the tip, but we'll try them both. I want to pull that copper. There's a lot of copper that we can pull out of there. Because I got piles of that stuff. And I just hate to see it sitting around and not going to the scrapyard. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrapyard. Dancing. You ever seen your copper dance before?